Today, I have a 40 overall team, and every single season, I'll be spinning the wheel of number 1 picks to add a new player to this roster until we go 82-0. On the wheel, we have every single first overall pick since 1957. The players drafted prior to that weren't in the game, so unfortunately, I couldn't include them. You, of course, have great players like LeBron, Victor Wembanyama, Wilt, but there have been times teams have missed and missed bad with their first selection. For example, Kwame Brown. Let's go ahead and give the wheel a spin. Anybody will help since we have such a terrible roster. Oh, we were close to Shaq, but it's going to be Larry Johnson. Johnson's a good player, don't get me wrong, but you already know I would have rather had the Diesel. Larry Johnson from the all-time Hornets was actually an 88 overall. That's not bad at all. His numbers are going to be ridiculous on this roster full of bots. Wait, this guy has a different name. Subscribe to Danny. Hey man, we're closing in on 150K, and I guarantee you, if everybody watching this video who wasn't subscribed pressed the button, we would already be there. Let's lock in Larry. Maybe you can get us a win or two throughout the season. I doubt it though. Typically, when you have one good player on a roster full of just awful players, you don't win. An absolute disaster of a season. We go 0-82, but Larry Johnson is your most valuable player in a season where he didn't win a single game. 53 points, 30 rebounds, an assist, 3 steals, 3 blocks. He also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Dang, New York won 70 games? That's wild. Our team only averaged 69 points per game. Do you understand how terrible that is? The Mavs win the chip here. Larry Johnson was really cooking, averaging 50. So let's get him a little bit of help. A second player on this roster, and it's going to be an old school legend, Bill Walton. Rest in peace to Bill Walton, of course. He had a legendary NBA career, especially prior to injuries, but even post-injury, Bill Walton was a contributor for the Boston Celtics. But you're talking about a former MVP, a guy who's probably going to be a 95 overall or so on our roster. Major upgrade. Bill joins the roster as a 96 overall with the morale boost. I think we win a game or two with him for sure. We've already got a lot closer scores. There's a W. We beat the Toronto Raptors. It was a blowout. Man, we won by like 40. Bill Walton, oh my gosh, 54 and 28. He's averaging 40. And Larry Johnson's still averaging 40. We've got a nice 1-2 punch here in Minnesota. No Draymond. We won 3 in a row. Oh my gosh. Get us one more player. We might mess around and win 10 games next year. I did not expect us to be this good this early. I know that sounds crazy. We've only won 6-7 games. But usually with just a couple players who actually understand how to play basketball, you don't do this well in the sim. But Bill Walton, 43 and 24 on the year to win MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. He was also blocking 4 shots per night. Larry Johnson continues his production at a very high level. 8 and 74. If you reversed our record, we would have the new wins record. The Knicks and Mavs again, and the Mavs. Wow, 2K Sim loves the Mavericks, don't they? I knew that getting Bill Walton was going to be a big pickup, but man, he really exceeded my expectations. Who's going to be the third player on the roster? Is it Bill Russell? No, it's Doug Collins. I believe he played for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's probably like an 88, 89 here in 2K. Plays the 2-guard position, I think. So he does fill an area of need for us, but I would have loved to have Bill Russell on the squad, of course. Welcome to the team, Doug Collins. Collins is a 2-guard, and we needed a shooting guard in the lineup. At the end of the day, guys like him and Larry Johnson, I would like them to be coming off of our bench if we're trying to go 82-0. So the roster obviously still needs a lot of work, but already in double-digit wins this year, might even win 20 games on the season. and we've only got 3 real NBA players. The rest of the squad is bots. Final win total is 24. Bill Walton still taking home MVP with 35 and 23 averages. Also wins Defensive Player of the Year. Larry Johnson on first team. There's Doug Collins averaging a smooth 30 on All-NBA second team. Is it crazy to say I think we could be a play-in squad next year with the right wheel spin? Like, as long as we don't land on Kwame Brown or something, we might really be able to make the play-in tournament. Give me LeBron, Kareem, Wemby, Shaq. A player like that would be absolutely awesome. Allen Iverson and Tim Duncan right here. You can't go wrong with either one. We, of course, will take Tim Duncan. Now, with the addition of the big fundamental, we're probably going to have to slide Larry Johnson over to small forward. I believe he's, what height is he? 6'7". So he's going to play small forward. We'll have Tim Duncan at the 4. Doug Collins at the 2, Bill Walton at the 5. All we need now is a point guard, and we'll really be in business. You know, a lot of players nowadays try and do this nonchalant gimmick. No, Tim Duncan was nonchalant, all right? Not because he was trying to be, just because he was. He'd hit you with the meanest bank shot of all time and walk back like nothing happened. Bro retired without a farewell tour. And he's going to nonchalantly lead us to the play-in tournament. I'll tell you that. You see, we're well above 500 now because Duncan's one of the all-time greats, one of the greatest power forwards to ever do it. Goodness gracious, are we going to be a top 5 team in the West? We're going to be a 50-win squad like it's nothing. There you go, 52 wins. Duncan, well-deserved most valuable player. 30 and 18 on the season. That was while sharing the front court with Bill Walton. Also takes home the Defensive Player of the Year. Walton was eating as well out there. Maybe we could go get a championship with this squad. Winning a chip with a bot in the starting 5 would be absolutely legendary, but unfortunately we lose to Duncan's former team, the San Antonio Spurs. The wheel's been real kind to me so far. We've gotten some really great number 1 picks, and this next one, Zion or give me Anthony Edwards. We're running with the Wolves today. It's only right we get Anthony Edwards. I saw Cade up next to Cade would have been perfect at point guard, but I think we'll probably either play Ant or Doug Collins at the 1. It's going to be a bit of a weird fit, but it's better than having a bot in the starting 5. And like I said, we're using the Wolves. It'll be fun to have Mr. Edwards. This roster might just be capable of winning 70+ games. I mean, Anthony Edwards, he's got superpowers in 2K. I'm telling y'all, every time he's on your team, your squad is bound to do something great. I decided to play Doug Collins at the point guard spot because he's only 180 pounds at 6'6", so he's a thinner player. Thought maybe we slide him over to the 1. And I just wanted Ant at his natural position, which is the 2 guard. I was gonna say maybe we get off to a crazy start, win a bunch of games, but end up losing to Dallas very early on in the season, and that's our only loss so far. There goes a couple more. Looks like we're on pace for those 70 wins. 18-game win streak right now, only 5 losses, and we're past the halfway mark of the season. Well, there goes a bunch more losses. Finish out strong. There it is. 71 and 11. Duncan leads the way, winning MVP. Shout out to Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. Anthony Edwards, surprised he didn't make All-NBA first team, averaging over 30 points per night for this team. We just got to get a true floor general at that point guard spot. I think that's what we're missing if we want to make that leap to really becoming an 82-0 roster. Well, we also need a bench, but I think a point guard would be really nice at the moment. Mavs almost beat us in Game 7, by the way. NBA Finals, we take down New York in 6. Tim Duncan, my nonchalant GOAT, Finals MVP. Chris Paul was a number 1 pick, right? Was he not? Oh, Bogut was the first pick in his draft? Shoot, man, I was gonna say Chris Paul would be a perfect fit. Magic would be great. Kyrie could be another name. Oh gosh, not dominating. We already got our big man situated, bro. All right, DeAndre, you can play the 6-man role, I guess. I'm not gonna give you a ton of minutes because I'm not trying to take away minutes from Duncan or Bill Walton for you to play, with all due respect. I told y'all I wasn't gonna throw DA many minutes. I gave him 22 off the bench. He can at least give Duncan and Walton a little bit of rest. We still lose early to both the San Antonio Spurs and the Boston Celtics in the season, so who would have thought DeAndre Ayton was not the missing piece to our 82-0 team. Man, I remember watching DeAndre Ayton on the Suns run to the finals. He tricked me. I thought he was going to be the next great big man. Chris Paul was throwing him lobs. He was playing so well. He had that one game-winning lob. He tricked me. You know who else tricked me? Hassan Whiteside, bro. I thought Hassan Whiteside was going to be nice. Bill Walton, MVP. And we actually got worse with DeAndre Ayton. So, dominating, you weren't so dominant this year. 9 points. Why did I even give you minutes? I should have gave one of the bots minutes. Goodness gracious, DA. We do go to the finals undefeated. Wow, we almost lost to New York. Yeah, DA was not the best pickup. And I'm not trying to hate on Ayton, man, at all. But, bro, I just thought he was going to have a crazy career. LeBron! Come on! LeBron! The best player on this wheel. And we're able to get him with some good luck. Welcome to the team, LeBron James. I went ahead and took prime LeBron off the Miami Heat. I might have been better off taking 40-year-old LeBron the way he's been playing lately, but yeah, Miami Bron, of course, a great choice for this team. Here's how the rotation's gonna work out. I did take away a few of DeAndre Ayton's minutes. Let's go ahead and run it. Really strong start. Oh, wow! We're gonna make it through the first couple months of the year undefeated, but then we get handed back-to-back L's. The Clippers beat us as Harden drops 26 and Duncan shoots 4 for 11. LeBron 3 of 13. That's awful. And then we also lost to the Warriors. Steph didn't even play that well. Nobody played that well for the Dubs. Somebody had to sell for us. It was Doug Collins. Golly, Doug. I think this will be a record-breaking season for us. We'll set a new wins record for sure. We just got to get that point guard. Doug Collins at the 1 is not going to be good enough to go 82-0. It's not enough. But we're a lot closer than I thought we'd be at this point. 7 wheel spins in. We already go 76-6 as LeBron James takes home the most valuable player. Should be an easy NBA championship too. Beat the Boston Celtics there. Yo, the Celtics last night, they got embarrassed. Tatum was emoting after the Celtics took a huge lead in the first, then they lost. That was crazy. Shout out to the Anomaly, Jason Tatum. Apparently that's bro's nickname now, the Anomaly. So I don't know if anybody's using that. Who is Kent Benson? I'll have to look him up. I'm not even sure if he's in the game. Bro was the first pick in the 77 draft. They do not have him in the game. So it's pretty crazy. He didn't have like a crazy career or anything. He wasn't a Hall of Famer. Whoa! Elvin Hayes. Okay, this is interesting. We get another big man on the team, which probably isn't what we needed, but more talent, of course. Elvin Hayes, one of the all-time greats. Gonna be interesting to see how we can work him into our lineup. I went ahead and put Elvin Hayes as the backup power forward. That was really our only option, just with having Walton, Duncan, James all starting. Hayes is gonna have to come off the bench. Obviously a great option for us as a backup, but dude, we gotta stop getting wings and big men. Really just big men in general. We need guards, or wings would be decent too. Starting off the season well, and there goes an L to the Los Angeles Lakers, man. Luka Doncic, 26 points. Doug Collins. We gotta get Doug Collins up and out the starting lineup. Every time we lose, it's because Doug Collins is selling. This time, man, Doug, come on. We lost by 100 to the Clippers. If we don't get a point guard, here's what I might do. I might mess around and play LeBron at the point guard, because I think that would probably be I should just end the video stuttering like that. That would probably be better than playing Doug Collins at the 1. Because Bron has playmaking abilities. He's averaging 10 assists right now. He's a point forward type of player. He literally played point guard when the Lakers won the championship back in 2020. So definitely think that could be in the cards for us if we just don't end up getting a true 1. We do go 16-0 in these playoffs, 77-5 on the regular season, getting closer and closer. Looking at a lot of names on this wheel, you will notice that big men are quite often picked first overall. So that's why we're struggling to get a guard. Jerry West, please. This will be so timely. The logo. RIP to the logo, of course. But Jerry West, exactly who we needed in this lineup. Now Doug Collins can go to the bench and stop selling games. And Jerry West can come into the starting lineup. They literally call him Mr. Clutch. He's not going to be selling games for us, all right? I think this might be it. The team might just go 82-0 here. Jerry West slots in at the 1. And the thing about the Timberwolves here in 2K is they've got some type of plot armor. I'm telling you, bro. They just do so well in the simulation, even when their roster isn't that crazy. So that leads me to believe that we can go 82-0 with a worse roster than we have in some of these other challenges. I know that sounds weird, but if you've watched the videos or played 2K yourself, I'm telling you, bro, 2K seems to have certain teams that they favor in the simulation. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this going. Yes, there we go. No, we lose to Houston by 2. We had Ant-Man fouling out. 8 of 24 from LeBron is rough. Jerry West, 6 of 16. Just an off shooting night from a couple key players. We also, of course, had Edwards fouling out, so that ends up leading to a W. If you score under 100 points in the NBA, you're probably going to lose. I mean, the Rockets scored under 100 points too, so that worked in our favor, but we still end up losing. That's been our only loss all year. Oh, no. No. Don't let this be 81-1. We lost to the Hornets? They're sad. How do we lose to the Hornets? 3 of 17 from the logo. Oh, dude. Yeah, that's rough. 80-2, and both those losses were so avoidable. We only lost by 2 to the Rockets, and then the Hornets are trash, so we just shouldn't have lost to them. You know what I mean? Oh, man. LeBron, Bill Walton, Finals MVP. Yeah, lock in. Wow, Ant was really scoring. Shout out to Ant. Great season from him. Great playoffs, too. A great spin here would be awesome. We really just need somebody, I would say 90+ overall. Derrick Rose would work. John Wall would work. Yeah, John Wall. That's actually great. We get a backup point guard. That'll give Jerry West a little bit of rest. So hopefully that way he doesn't have those off shooting nights. Love the John Wall pickup. One of the fastest players ever, if not the fastest player ever. I really think this is it. John Wall joins the roster. He'll be the backup point guard, playing like 14 minutes a night. Nothing crazy. I still want my starters to be playing a lot because I believe in the starting lineup. We saw what they were capable of last year. Oh, who beat us? Who beat us? I didn't even see it. The Mavs got us by 1. Anthony Davis, a 30-10 night. It was one of those games. Bill Walton, 5 of 13. Oh, man. And then we lose to the Celtics by 4. We'll probably only end up losing those 2 games all year. Oh, there goes another one. It's all been close games, though, dude. It happens. And that's what makes going 82-0 such a challenge. I mean, literally, all the games we've lost this year were within, what, 3, 4, 5 points? And we go 79-3. So we get one win worse, but I really attribute that more to bad luck than, like, the roster being worse or anything. I don't really think that that's the case. Go to the finals, we win. I mean, keep in mind, we're doing this with DeAndre Ayton playing rotational minutes, so there's still room for improvement with this team for sure. Just some good players to add to our bench would be nice. I'm pretty happy with the starting lineup at this point in time. Andrew Wiggins, Karl Towns would be great. Yes. Okay, now what I like about this is not only do we get Karl Anthony Towns, right, who's going to be a stretch big off the bench, can replace DeAndre Ayton's minutes, he'll just be better than DA, but also we take him away from the New York Knicks, who are a team that actually just beat us this past year, so that makes them worse at the same time. We got a Timberwolves reunion with Karl Anthony Towns back on the roster. Now we just need KG, another Wolves legend, on the team. But I love replacing Ayton in the rotation with Cat. I think that makes us just so much better. We had Wall the year prior, and we still lose to the Sacramento Kings. Not the Kings, bro. The mid-range gave us 19 points. 2 of 8 from Bron. Come on, Bron. Bron hasn't scored under 10 points in a regular season game since, what, 07? And now he wants to do it? Now he wants to do it when I'm trying to go 82-0. Oh, there goes the Clippers beating us. Yeah. 2 teams that never won a championship. Oh, there goes a third that's never won a chip. We got the Suns beating us. We got the Clips beating us. We got the Kings beating us. The Heat. Oh, everybody just wants to beat us this year, huh? 77-5 on the year. We get worse with, who did we add? Oh, yeah, Karl Anthony Towns. Don't get it at all. LeBron James. All right, Wheel, here's what it boils down to. I need, like, a 99 overall player. Kareem, Magic, that would be great. Joe Barry Carroll. See, now, we've gotten to the point where a player like Joe Barry Carroll can't even play for us, so it's literally not going to change the challenge. We'll go on ahead and remove him from the wheel. Keep it pushing. Here we go. Ralph Sampson. Johnson, yeah, it's kind of same boat as Barry Carroll. Not going to be able to play for us. We were right next to Akeem there. Thought we might have been able to get the dream. Now, Dave Cowens, he can play for us. Celtics legend. He's like a 95 overall in the game, I think. Here's what I did with the rotation. I have Dave Cowens as the 6th man. I took away Elvin Hayes minutes, put Cat at the backup 4, just because I like Cat shooting off the bench. Really looking at this bench unit, we could use a better backup small forward and shooting guard. So I think in future wheel spins, if we need any more, because hey, we might go 82-0 right here. Look at the start. This is our best start yet. But yeah, in future wheel spins, we'd be looking for guard play because we're gonna have to go back to the wheel. Oh man, bro, like we lost 3 in a row. I'm not even simulating the rest of the season, bro. Go back to, and bro, I know I was stuttering so crazy right there. That's my fault. I usually cut it out when I stutter that better, but I'm not doing that time. Okay, wait, why is Jerry West still on the wheel? I thought I removed bro from the wheel because we landed on him already. That's completely my fault. We'll go ahead and hit a reroll here though, because we don't want to have 2 Jerry West on the team. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, Elgin Baylor. That's perfect because we need a backup small forward. You're talking about one of the greatest wing players to ever do it. Yes. All right, Elgin Baylor. Let's hope. I'm putting him in the 6-man role. Think he'll provide good scoring and rebounding off of our bench. And like I said, we just needed a better wing. Luka gave us 57. Oh, wait, that's not even the game we lost. We smacked them in that game. The Celtics are the team that beat us here. Porzingis 24. Who sold? Nobody even really played that bad. Oh, Ant-Man 6 of 15 is crazy. Now, 2K, we can't make that our only loss because then I'm going to be really sad. Oh, my gosh. This is like being on the 1-yard line. You need a touchdown to win the Super Bowl and you fumble. 81-1! 81-1! Do you understand? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's so terrible, dude. That's so terrible. I mean, it's great. Like, that's a great record, but 1 win. Wheel, you've really been nothing but kind to me today. 2K's been the one trolling with all the shenanigans and, yeah. Bargnani's not playing worse, bro, so we'll hit a respin. Still a lot of really good number 1 picks we have yet to get. I would love to have Magic on my team. I would love to have Akeem. Kmart would have helped earlier on in the video, but not now. Oh my gosh, Bill Russell. Come on. Okay, yes. We were 1 win away from 82-0. Now we're going to replace Dave Cowens in the rotation with Bill Russell. It's over. We got this. It's up. It's done. Rest in peace to a legend, Bill Russell. He'll be in the starting lineup. Let's get to it, bro. I'm telling y'all, we lost 1 game last year. We had Bill Russell. This year, we lost him. There's no way. There is no way. There is no way. Domantas Sabonis is not he is now scoring 26-9 against Tim Duncan and Bill Russell. That's not happening. We lost to the Clippers too. I'm going back to the wheel, bro. Will I be able to complete this challenge before GTA 6? Who knows, man. Oh, Kareem, come on. Oh, man, well, Bob Lanier, another one of those guys, not really going to do anything for us. W name, but bro can't help us either. We serious right now? I'll get back to y'all when we get somebody who we can throw into the lineup who will be capable of playing. Oh, well, that didn't take long. Hakeem Olajuwon. So Hakeem will probably play backup center for Bill Russell. Oh, this team's about to be ridiculous. No way we don't do it now. We've got 399 overalls, 4 if you count Tim Duncan with the morale boost. It pains me to have to put Akeem off the bench, but we just got such a good starting 5. There's not really room for him in there. So far, things are working, but all it takes is 1 L. We made it past that Boston game we lost earlier. Oh my gosh, bro. Wembanyama, 36 points. We lose to the Pels, too. And these games are so close. Let's try something new with the rotation. I'm going to do whatever the rotation 2K recommends is and see if that works. Just to try something different, you know? Now we're running the same team. I'm just doing what 2K says is best with the lineup. I think this is really stupid, but you know, stupidity sometimes pays off in 2K. So we're starting off well, beating teams by a lot of points. Okay, well, maybe 2K knows ball better than me. No, they don't. We lost to the Celtics. Back to the wheel. Oh, man. I just closed the window that had the wheel on it. And you know how I'd removed all the different players and stuff? Oh my gosh, bro. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to add a legendary number 1 pick to this roster every single year until we finally complete the challenge. Because let's be honest, that's all we're looking for at this point. Is just the greatest to ever do it in terms of number 1 picks. So we'll start with Magic Johnson. Honestly, with Magic, I think this challenge is probably over. We probably win it right here, right now. Yeah, Magic's just too elite. He was the missing piece to this roster filled with #1 overall picks. We have yet to lose almost halfway through. We are halfway through. And I know the comments are going to say, oh, Danny, you cheated on this one. But it gets to a point. I could either just keep spinning the wheel, or we could just add the player that we needed, and that was Magic. We go 82-0. I mean, I feel like at a certain point it gets boring when you're like 78-4, 81-1. We needed Magic. We add Magic. We go on ahead and finish the challenge. Definitely open for suggestions on how to improve these 82-0s, because it's kind of tough to go 82-0 in the end, and we end up having to change the rules and stuff. I'm trying my best with the videos. Nonetheless, I hope y'all did enjoy this one, as we have the undefeated season, adding Johnson to the roster. There's the championship. Tim Duncan is your finals MVP. If you made it to the end, comment #1 pick. If you liked it, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.